The Presidency of George Washington. Defining the office, precedents, and innovations. When George Washington took the oath of office on April 30, 1789, in New York City, he faced the unprecedented challenge of shaping the presidency itself. There was no clear blueprint for the daily activities, powers, or public image of the president. Washington established crucial precedents, including forming a cabinet. He created a group of advisors, including Hamilton, Jefferson, Knox, and Randolph, setting the model for future presidents. Two-term limit. By voluntarily stepping down after 2 terms, he established the tradition of presidential term limits. Presidential conduct. Washington set the tone for how presidents should interact with Congress, the public, and foreign dignitaries, balancing dignity with Republican simplicity, domestic policies, and challenges. Washington's administration faced significant domestic challenges. Judiciary Act of 1789 established the federal court system, including the Supreme Court, district, and circuit courts, laying the foundation for the American Judiciary Northwest Indian War. Washington directed military campaigns to assert U.S. control over the Northwest Territory, leading to eventual treaties with Native American tribes. Economic policy. Under Treasury Secretary Alexander Hamilton, the administration implemented policies to stabilize the national economy, including federal assumption of state debts and the creation of the Bank of the United States. Foreign affairs, neutrality, treaties, and crises. Washington's foreign policy was guided by a desire to protect American independence and avoid entanglement in European conflicts. Neutrality Proclamation, 1793, declared the U.S. neutral in the conflict between Britain and France, setting a precedent for American foreign policy. Treaty, 1794, sought to resolve lingering issues with Britain from the Revolutionary War, averting war and facilitating 10 years of peaceful trade. Pinckney's Treaty, 1795, negotiated with Spain, securing navigation rights on the Mississippi River and access to New Orleans for American commerce. Handling foreign intrigue. Washington managed crises such as the Genet Affair, where a French envoy tried to draw the U.S. into European wars. The Whiskey Rebellion and federal power. The Whiskey Rebellion, 1794, was a major test of federal authority. Western Pennsylvania farmers violently protested a federal excise tax on whiskey. Washington responded by personally leading federalized troops to suppress the rebellion, demonstrating the federal government's willingness and ability to enforce its laws. This action affirmed the power of the new government and set a precedent for dealing with domestic unrest. Washington's style of leadership. Washington's leadership was marked by reluctance and duty. He accepted the presidency out of a sense of obligation, not ambition, and was acutely aware of the precedents he was setting. Consultation and delegation. He valued advice from his cabinet, encouraged debate, and made final decisions himself. Dignity and restraint. Washington maintained a careful balance between authority and humility, avoiding any appearance of monarchy or personal aggrandizement. Commitment to unity. He consistently sought to unify the nation, warning against political parties and sectionalism in his farewell address. In summary, Washington's presidency defined the office through innovation and precedent, navigated domestic and foreign challenges with prudence, asserted federal authority during crises like the Whiskey Rebellion, and set a standard for presidential leadership that endures to this day.